Hi. Do you want the best players on the game? Wait, do you want the best player on the game? Bin off Ronaldo, get D-Money, get all the D-Money. So you want the best players? Make sure to check out FIFAcoin.com for cheap, reliable, and 24-hour support. The safest place to get your coin. And make sure to use the code MONEY at the checkout to get yourself a cheeky discount. So let's get into the video. Today, we're talking about FIFA. What a surprise, a game that I make a living on. So today, the date is the 1st of November 2018. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How was your day? Let me know down below in the comments, because frankly, I'm confused, and I want to spend a little bit of time talking to you guys about the first month of FIFA. Because if you don't count early access and so on and so forth, all that kind of stuff, the game's been out for pretty much just over a month. So in today's video, I want to go through every single thing that's happened since the release and review it and see if we should be worried about the future of the game in terms of the rest of FIFA 19, in terms of promotions, in terms of how the actual game is going, the patches. This isn't planned out to be a massive, diss on EA. However, there are some things in the game which I will have to say that I think, I don't think they're doing this correctly. I don't think this is good, this is right, this is wrong, this is bad. I think there's a lot of viewpoints into this type of thing. So if you're, I don't know, a pro player or a FUT Champions, OP, Elite 1 player, then you may have a different opinion to me. You could be a very casual player, you could just play SBCs, you could just play squad battles. We are all from different backgrounds. As me, my side is a content creator. I play Division Rivals and FUT Champions. That's mainly what I do. So now we got that out of the way, let's get into this video. So what is the reason of me making this video in the first place? And that is from the Scream promotion. Now, of course, as Halloween has gone by, okay? Halloween is 1st of November now. It happened last night, okay? So that is what happened. So in short, the Scream promotion is where EA released some players, a full team and bench of a bunch of players with upgraded stats. That two specific stats of their cards goes up to 1991. So right now there's Scream Fellaini's, there's Scream Busquets, Scream Okocha, Scream Dini, so on and so forth. Players that you don't really use in the game to make them somewhat useful. Which is a good idea, to make players that you don't really use in the game more usable. But there's an issue with this. Let's go on the market right now and look up for Bastos. Now this guy had a Scream card, which if you look at it, looks really cool. 90 pace, 91 dribbling, 83 shooting. It looks really nice. You're thinking, holy shit, he must be good. Why is he worth 14k? Actually, he is discard price right now because of one reason and one reason only. Explain to me, EA, what is the fucking point of giving a card 99 reactions, 99 ball control, 99 dribbling, 99 composure, if you're gonna give that same card in the same category that you boost him at 44 agility and 44 balance, which literally makes the entirety of the 99 stats you put onto him absolutely irrelevant. Makes no sense. You might as well just not do this as a card. Like, the 44 agility and balance literally impacts the card so much that the 99 reactions and dribbling and composure means pretty much nothing. He will still dribble the ball like a shithouse. And that's the reason why he's discard price. And back onto Halloween night. Halloween night, 31st of October, we all expect a mad SBC. Something to end the event on a high, something to get everyone hyped. Because before that, all we had was these SBCs, these costume party SBCs that you get a 15k pack for pretty much nothing. Like, we've had a bunch of nonchalant, boring SBCs, which isn't as exciting last time in FIFA 18 because they mixed Benevento and Man United players, which completely just makes the Benevento players completely useless. If I put it this way, if they simply change it so you get a 25k pack or 35k pack for completing this SBC, and you have to do one guaranteed, one minimum Benevento player and then one minimum United player, that will make this SBC sort out for it. Makes you think about it. But look at this, you don't think about it. You don't think, is this worth the reward? A 15k pack, which by the way, this will be worth, like, I don't even know, like 5-6k maybe? It doesn't make you think about what you're doing, which is why I loved it last year. It gave you puzzles. And then just to end it all off, the last SBC is Day of the Dead SBC, which you get a kit which looks cool, and then what else you get? A small Electrum players pack, which if you are not aware what that even is, it's a 6-player pack with 3 silvers and 3 gold and 1 rare player. That's it. That's it. The only redeeming SBC in this entire event was the Corky one, because notice how you get an 86 rated player. Yes, I probably won't use in my team, but you get an 86 rated player, which will be usable for SBCs, for the Icon SBCs and that. And you also complete these two, you get a 45k pack and also a 45k pack. So the only reason why this SBC is good is because the input you put into the SBC is smaller than the output that you get out of it. You get more back for what you put in. Typically, this is the only SBC out of 2 weeks, guys, that makes it somewhat rememberable. That is it. This Day of the Dead SBC would be completely fine if it's with another SBC. Get a kit, that's fine. That happened like 2 years ago, that you got a kit plus also 3 SBCs that you worked for to get a screen player back. Remember FIFA 17? You had to put in 5 screen players, put it in a squad, and you get that Dimitri Payet card, which a lot of people use for most of the year. We don't have that this year. Even last year, you had the guaranteed Scream SBC. We don't have that again. No one cares about the entire promotion. And for me as a content creator, it's hard for me to actually do videos trying to hype up the game and promotions when they don't do it back to us. So you may be thinking, okay, well, how about you, smart dickhead? How about you figure out what would you do if you was in EA's position? I'll happily think of things. The first thing I would do a trick or treat SBC. Remember the Irish Day, St. Patrick's Day. There's the SBC that you put in a rated squad and you could get in return an amount of coins. But those coins vary compared to, it could be a 50k or 500k. Do a similar concept. Do a trick or treat SBC. It's perfect. It's in the name of the fucking holiday. Just do a, let's say, 81, 82 rated squad, and you can either get a 15k pack or you get an ultimate pack. It varies from time to time. 81 rated squad, and you can either get a 15k pack, 25k pack, 35k pack, 45k pack, 55k pack, and 100k pack. You get my idea. The squad may cost you about 30k to do. So that's in an 82 rated squad in terms of a return for a 50k pack. And if you want to make it even cheaper, you could do a tradable trick or treat one and an untradable one, which the untradable one could be worth like an 80 rated squad, which is very easy to do, and the tradable one could be 82, 83. You're thinking, like, these are things that EA have done in the past, but you would think, right, after 9 years of Ultimate Team being a thing, and after 3 years of SBCs being a thing in the game, that they would be learning what people like, what people get excited by, what we as content creators love to create content on. I was getting ready to do, a 10 times, 15 times opening screen cards and see if you can get the best one. Even though the cards aren't even that good, it's still a bit exciting to open packs and see what you can get to add to your club. There's none of that. There's absolutely no hype in it at all. I would add little things to the game, things that won't even change the game massively or even impact the market at all. But just add a menu layout, a little menu change, something like your spiders and cobwebs everywhere, and little ghosts and bats and shit. Change the colours of it, make it orange, make it like a bit scary for a few days, or even just on the day of Halloween. Simple shit like which makes it more memorable. People remember that shit. The visual aspect is so important. Pumpkins everywhere. Shit like that. The layout here, you could have the live button as orange, and the font could change. The draft token there could be a fucking pumpkin with a draft logo in there. You know what I mean? Just simple stuff like that. Taking things that's already in the game, innovating. I'm a 20-year-old kid. I never made a game in my entire life, but I can create things around an event that makes it exciting for people to get excited by. One amazing idea, which I realized, you know what? Daily objectives. You can make a weekly objective and put a riddle in there. Halloween with riddles. People love riddles. You could put on top, score 5 goals with the riddle player. So the riddle could be, the pitchforks on my badge represents my honor. I don't fucking know, but something like that. So the badge, the devil, the red devils, the 3 pitchforks. I just thought of that on top of my fucking head, okay? The 3 pitchforks on my badge represents the evil inside. I don't know. I'm not into riddles, but I just made one up just there, which makes somewhat sense. Think of the 3 spikes in a badge. What has 3 spikes? What's a well-known team? The Devil, the Red Devils, Manchester United have to score 5 goals with a Manchester United player to get a pack, an untradable 25k pack, something like that. Simple things, riddles that gets people thinking, gets people excited. It's a dynamic in the game. Not, and I repeat, not the same dead-ass SBCs that no one gives a flying shit about. You can add a new celebration into the game, like a new, in-game celebration when you score a goal. You can put in any UI, changes just around Halloween for like a week. That's it. Spooky things around the stadium. I don't even know. Just like, put pumpkins everywhere. That's all. Simply just put pumpkins everywhere, and that will make a dynamic in the game that makes you remember it. I don't think EA understands, or they've forgotten how important the visual aspect of games really are. Because one thing that I remember when I was younger playing games is that I remember how it looks. I don't remember how it feels like. I remember how it looks like. And that's so important, especially on these promotions and on a one-time of the year thing. It makes it so important. I would fucking love to see at Christmas time a UI change, a menu change. It's Christmassy, it's a bit more whiter, there's a Christmas tree in background, it's got Christmas lights everywhere. I would love that. I love the visual aspect of games, and I remember those games a lot more because of it. So yet again, I don't want people to think I'm bashing the game, because I'm not. I'm literally just going through things that I think will make it better. I'm not going, oh yeah, you're wankers, you're destroying the game, or no one fucking cares. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's a few things that I would love to see to make promotions more enjoyable. I don't think I'm really saying anything wrong here. I'm saying a few ideas that I think they could have done to this event that made it more memorable. I'm going to quickly touch on a few more things now about what EA have done since the game has come out, which I think needs a tweaking around a bit. So let's go with the foot swap promotion. This is another promotion that EA have done, which then again no one really cares about. Which I do not want to be harsh here, but this is the real life of this. Okay, the concept is great. The concept is great that it makes you play the game more. You get these tokens that you can go and get these players, which could add to your club, or you can open packs of it. This is a sad part though, because of FUT champions and because of division rivals and because of squad battles. You get so many packs, you get so many rewards, you get so many coins very quickly. So the Adam Lallana's isn't usable really. You could get BPL midfielders that's better than him. Dembele, Kante, Pogba. Fucking probably indeed he's probably a better player. Fred, Dele Alli, Ericsson, who else is at the top of my head? A Man City player, Fernandinho. You get what I mean. 75% of the entire FIFA population wouldn't really need him in this club, and the 12 tokens you need is a lot of tokens that you need to complete it. El Shaarawy is the only push I can think of is somewhat usable, because in left winger for Serie A, you got Insigne, you got Douglas Costa, and that's really it in terms of really good left wingers. He's somewhat usable in this aspect. But let me remind you, 75% of the population aren't bothered. So let me advise EA, if you wanted this promotion to be a lot better, keep the mega packs and 45k packs to what it is. I mean, I don't even know if it's tradable or not. I don't really know. However, Adam Lallana, you know what you could do? Change Adam Lallana to Moussa Dembele or to Fred. BPL player, similar kind of player. This would have made the entire SBC usable, because you get a player in return that is usable in FUT champions and in division rivals. But instead, you give us a player that isn't that great, really, and that is why no one really cares about it. So what else is there? There's some mocking matchups. Now mocking matchups was an incredible way for people to make content in the game that makes people excited and makes people that do bronze pack methods, it makes it OP for them. So let's say that's your Hearts and the Hibernian, that you could say that you need one Hearts player and one Hibs player, or just two of any from each team. That would instantly add a dynamic to the game that makes these cards more worthy and makes it more expensive. For people that can't play division rivals or FUT champions because they are not that good, traders, I'm not saying all traders are bad at playing the game, but I'm saying that some are, that they can't play the game to get rewards, so instead that they do trading and SBCs and marking matchups as a way to make coins. Simple aspect here, guys. And what you've done, EA, is made it so that they cannot do this anymore, because you are completely destroying the entire point of these SBCs. No one does marking matchups. Are you saying that a 2 regular player pack is worth this? I do not understand. Like, if you make so you need a minimum of 2 Hearts or Hibs players, this makes this SBC a lot more expensive and a lot more worthy. Therefore, you can make the pack a 25k pack or a 15k pack or a normal premium electron pack. I don't know, it just adds something. But instead, you give us a 2 regular player pack, a small gold players pack, which is shit, then a premium electron, which is okay, but it's an electrum, and then a silver pack, which literally dead, because you don't need any players from the teams. This is the only SBC that I would probably even just somewhat do, just because of pretty much a pack could get me D money, that's it. Napoli and Roma, you don't even need any players. It's completely fucking dead compared to what it used to be, and they're completely killing off this aspect of making coins in the game. It's forcing people to play the game differently to what they're used to. What else is there? The Prime Icon SBCs. Now, the first one, we were like, okay, there's no one here that's good, okay? It's a pretty dead SBC, and it instantly made the price of icons from like 225k to like 500k instantly, which, by the way, each player here is shit. Herrera is the only player which is somewhat usable. Gattuso might as well might as well play Bakayoko. Overmars might as well play Mafrukas, or other side, might as well play a goddamn Martial. Koch, you might as well play Coutinho as a cam. Fuck it, probably do the same thing. Yashin, might as well play Nick Pope. Similar thing. Then we had the second two, which we got more usable players. So Makelele is decent, however, he's not a game changer. The only one here which I think is game changer for more squads is Ferdinand. So unless if you're Swedish, you know, and you really like Lawson, you'll probably only do this SBC for Ferdinand, and that's really, which I think is perfectly fine, and this will cost like $1 million to do. However, the only issue about this is the fact that it only gives you a month to do it. So it gives you a full month to complete the SBC. What happens once it's done? Is that it? Can you not do it anymore? If you really want Ferdinand or that Lawson, and remember, it's the start of the game. If you really want him, you have to get him now. Otherwise, you can only buy him on the market. Is this what we're doing, guys? What I thought would have been a much better idea is if you just, you know, the normal icon system. If you put up Ferdinand on here right now, and he's there for the entirety of the game. The entirety of the game from here on early November, for the entirety of the game, you can work towards that Ferdinand. Add on it each weekend. You know, each week that you get your rewards, you can add to it. And until you get the SBC done. That's a lot more exciting than just you being rushed to play the game. And almost, in theory, you're being forced to actually put money into the game if you really want him, because you aren't guaranteed to get the coins that you need to get this done. You aren't guaranteed to get Elite 3 and then pack some sick players in your packs. You aren't guaranteed that. It's all based on how you do it. It's all random in the stage. So that is another thing which I think EA have done a bit wrong. I think it should be there for the entire year and not there for limited time only. But that's only a minor thing, I think. Because let's say if you want Lawson, Lawson would not be as expensive as a Ferdinand. So basically, you're opening the price of Lawson that no one really, you know, if you do want Lawson, if you're like a Celtic fan or a Swedish fan, you can't really get him because you're paying the price for Ferdinand for him. Which, by the way, another issue, last year, the Lawson SBCs and the, you know, Nakatas and people like the Kochs and Gattusos, very cheap icons. If you have a decent stat club and you add to this SBC, you can maybe get that Gattuso for like 200,000 coins if you only have a stat club with a bunch of high-rated players, okay? So you can get that icon Gattuso, and you can put him into the Ferdinand SBC, which you need an icon, and that's most of the coins gone already. That aspect of last year is now completely gone due to this new system. Think of it that way. Yeah, now yet again, I don't want people to think that I'm bashing the game. I'm literally just giving them ways that I think they should change, and I think that should be changed for the better for the game. I'm not saying, oh, EA, fuck you, fuck this. I'm just saying to EA, consider this as a constructive criticism video. I'm not saying, oh, you're cunts, you want money. I'm not. I'm saying that these are ways that I think you could change the game for the better, for the game to last longer than what it did last year. Because let's be honest, guys, after Team of the Year, after Footmas, the game kind of just, it wasn't the same. And I could go into a lot of other things like squad battles, which is very AIDS now. Like the AI just cross the ball in, and they could only score headers or first time shots. Like, that's all they ever score. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. Division rivals, rewards, what the fuck's up with that? You might as well play Division 5. Before we end off the video, let's go on football. Let's go talk about Division rivals for a second here. Foot champions, I don't mind. I think it's good. I think the way it's laid out, I like it. The player picks, the fact that you could get duplicate red cards is bullshit in my opinion. Like last weekend, I got a red Lala, so I picked him. Then I opened my next pack, and I got a red Lala again. Basically wasting a spot in my player picks because I've already selected, so I can't choose him again. So basically that red Lala which I got again is just a useless card because I've already got him, so I can discard him. So basically you wasted a spot of my time and effort to get this. You wasted a spot that I could have got a different player, like, which I could be looking, I could have got a Martial Lewandowski, I could have, but I will never know because you wasted that spot on a card which I've already fucking got. I think duplicate red cards is bullshit. I think that EA's lack of creativity for these SBCs is also, it's frustrating because I think that most people with a brain can think of other ideas to do with Halloween. I've already given you guys 2, 3, 4 good ideas which I think could change the game for the better. Other than these predictable ass SBCs that does not change the game at all and gives you poor rewards that is literally useless anyway. If we go to Division Rivals, let's go into rewards, shall we? So Division 5, right? So Division 5 rank 2 rewards. So you get, and I quote, for rank 2, for untradeable, you get 2 50k packs and 2 35k packs for the untradeable option, okay? Now, listen to me. Division 5 rank 2, which is quite easy to do. No offense, but it's quite easy. Compare this to Division 3, which for Division 3 rank 1 rewards. Which means to say, if you played in Division 5 and you played in Division 3, then you can tell a massive fucking difference in not just the teams that you play, but the quality of opposition that you play. Meaning that Division 3 is a much harder division to get rank 1 in, because guess what? The rank points that you need to get rank 1 is a lot more points. Rank 1, Division 3, okay? The untradeable pack reward is 4 regular 35k packs and 2 rare Electrum players packs. 4 regular 35k packs and 2 rare Electrum player packs, compared to Division 5 rank 2. Instead of in rank 1, it's rank 2, and you get 2 50k packs and then the 2 35k packs. 2 50k packs, which is a lot better than 35ks. It seems backwards to me. It seems absolutely backwards. The Division Rival rewards literally punishes players for playing in higher divisions and makes the players that aren't as good give them better rewards. Which basically means, right, I find Division Rivals harder to play than FUT Champions. So for me, which I'm a Division 3 player, if I want easy games and I want to enjoy the game more, I might as well just relegate myself to Division 5 and play that instead, because I get better rewards and I play easier players. It's a perfect world, right? Easier players and better rewards. But when you play against harder players, which is a lot harder to rack up points, you get worse rewards. It makes no sense. However, I literally feel like I could go on forever about this game. The next promotion could be November, potentially. We don't really know, there's no guarantees. Or it could be, I guess, Footmas, really. I guess Footmas could be the main big promotion next. So, I'm begging to EA that they don't make it like last year, because Footmas last year to me was quite dead. There wasn't really that many players that was exciting. I'm hoping that EA, if you do watch this, just try to be a bit more creative. Change the menu design, just change the color scheme. Just simple things like that. Just have a mess around, have fun. What do you guys do all day in your offices? Are you already playing FIFA 19? Do you even care about FIFA 18 more? Is all your resources into FIFA 19? Because let me tell you this, the patch as well, World Clubs needs massive change, because there's a massive fucking glitch in there, which just kick the ball from your goal and then score instantly, because you can just kick the ball and completely bypass the entirety of your defense. That's in the game. However, no, you don't change that, which is a massive fucking issue for the game mode. You know what you did? You changed the pack animation and made the card bigger. So instead of changing really important things in your gameplay, which is a massive fucking factor, you changed the size of the card, which no one really asked for. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to end off the video there. If you guys do enjoy, smash the like button. Let me know what would you change about the game. I've been staying quiet since the 100 things video I made. I haven't really complained about the game at all. I just kept myself to myself. However, if we're being honest here, the promotions need to be better, because how does it make sense that the more experience you get with promotions, the worse you get, and the more lackluster you get. You know what I mean? So yeah, smash a like button if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be doing my content as always, so trying to make you guys happy and try and give you guys some, I don't know, positive mindsets. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.